Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, what's good, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Live Wire Sports Media. This is your Monday motivation, and today I have another exclusive video from day 2 of the Indiana Fever training camp. Now, what I did was something different than I did most of my videos. Usually I kind of like compile them together, or if there's a little longer. So I piled this clip all together because the first part is going to show a sequence of stuff that they did in practice. Now today there was a lot of footage like it was yesterday, just some ones hidden here and there. Now some of the ones that they did was they ran a final buzzer shot, and they did it for Caitlin, which she missed the shot, but nevertheless, that is something that we want to see, because when it comes down to close game situations, who else you want to take that shot is her, because she has the range, she has the distance to do it. And then they ran a couple other drills where she came off the a screen for the inbound pass. Now, a lot of them was on the practice was screaming for her to pull up from 3 to shoot it, but she took it all the way and got fouled to get to the line. And then they also did some shooting drills as well. Now, also in that video, there's 3 different interviews from Caitlin, Stephanie White, and Kelsey Mitchell. Without further ado, let's roll the footage.
When DeWanna signed with the team, she said at this point in her career she's playing for championships, and obviously have championship experience with those veterans they brought in. How much did that get to add to the culture, or just what it takes to win at a high level?
Yeah, I mean, DB has been tremendous. Like, she's such a selfless leader. Like, she's here to win. She says that, but she really means it, and she leads in that example every single day. Like, we were just sitting over there talking after today, like just talking about practice and things we need to work on, things that went well, things that everybody knows we have so much talent, but at the same time, like, you got to put that together. It's not going to be like, all right, you have all these great players, you step out on the court, it's going to work. Like, it's going to take a little bit of time to figure things out, figure out how everybody works with one another. So DB's been tremendous, and obviously, not only as a leader, she's a tremendous basketball player too. She's won championships. She knows she knows what it is. So when she speaks, everybody listens. So I think that was a piece of the thing we were missing last year. It's like we didn't really have that inside of our locker room. So just really grateful for that, and just the way she talks and she leads. Like for me as a second-year point guard, like I want to win for her. Like this is the end of her career. Like she deserves it.
You've seen Caitlin play a lot, but what's it been like to just pick her brain? And also to your point about grace and competitiveness, she walks that line probably in a bigger spotlight than most people.
Yeah, I mean, I think first and foremost, one of the things that I knew about her from afar, but just seeing it on a daily basis is the way she works. I mean, we talk about work ethic a lot, but work style is another thing, and she doesn't waste reps. She literally does embody the how you do anything is how you do everything, whether it's a ball handling drill or a shooting drill or setting screens. I mean, she approaches it with such a discipline that she doesn't waste time, and I appreciate that. And so it's been nice and refreshing being in the middle.
Similar effects once you're out there?
Yeah, for me, man, as a guard, I always want to find my different angles. And I think with our offense and the weapons that we have now, those angles are going to be there a little bit more efficiently. And once I find them and see them early, I think I could, capitalize on them as a group, as a team. And then individually, I'm good at touching the paint, I think. And so whenever I can touch the paint and spray out with that spacing you talk about, I think we can score a lot of points.
Pushing the ball is obviously something that you've done for a long time. But,
for sure.
I mean, that's Caitlin's ability to get the ball ahead.
Yeah.
It seems like that would fit with your game perfectly, and vice versa. If it's you.
Oh, for sure. I think for us, as long as we kind of keep fundamentally, how can I say? I think fundamentally sound things are good for us. So we can get up the floor with a pass instead of so much dribbling. If we can get everything as far as fluidity, I don't know if you guys watched the Nuggets, but fluid is Malone's term. So if we can do everything fluid, get it up there with a pass, utilize Caitlin's vision down the stretch of the floor, we got a chance to really play in transition the way we want to. So
I'm gonna tell you, each interview from Caitlin, Stephanie, and Kelsey hit so different. And the reason why I'm gonna tell you, you listen to Caitlin, she's not even thinking about herself, about winning a championship. The first thing she said, DeWanna Bonner, how she came in there, how they got close, even though they was rivals a year ago, but it was it was understandably where she knows where DeWanna Bonner is at in her career. And the main thing about it is this could be DeWanna Bonner last year. So what way to go out on top is winning another championship and retiring. Now, that's up to DeWanna Bonner as she wants to retire. But CC Mind is like, hey, we want to win for her. We don't want to waste no opportunity, because if we get her the championship, she could say, hey, I came, contribute, and I won a title with the great group of women. So then you listen to Stephanie White and you hear the excitement in Stephanie White's voice when she was talking about how exuberating it is to teach a person like Caitlin Clark who has the work ethic that she does and who continues to get better. Since the day they hired Keith Porter, she did everything that she needed to do without half stepping, without taking shortcuts. She did everything that was supposed to be. And that's very, very important because that's refreshing for a coach to say, hey, my star player, I know I'm not going to have no problem with her because her work ethic is everything. And that exudes to everybody else. The way Caitlin worked, the way she put in the work, is going to make others look like, hey, if she's here, we need to be here. We can't take time off. We can't play around because there's a small margin from winning it all and a big margin for losing it all. So now, moving on to Kelsey. Kelsey has learned. We've been beating up on Kelsey Mitchell last year for her dribble, then shoot. But as the season went on, she started realizing how to play with Caitlin. She got better in that second half because they was one of the best 1-2 punch in the WNBA. And this year, they have played together. Now just like her, Caitlin and Leah. Same thing with Kelsey and Caitlin. They know each other now. They know what each other like. And did you hear what Kelsey Mitchell said? not dribble the ball a lot. It's all about pushing pace and getting the ball out, and then smooth transition. And she used Malone's offense for the Denver Nuggets, well, which he's not with them no more, but how they play fluidly, moving the ball around, not letting it stick. And that's all a part of the motion offense. Is not letting the ball stick. You gotta constantly move around. You gotta constantly pass the ball to get a good shot. No matter who takes the shot, you gotta get a good shot. So to me, I love the sound of that. That was very refreshing to me. And that's what it's all about. And is what it's going to take for winning it all, small margin of winning it all, and a big margin of losing it all. Again, this your Monday motivation, Live Watch Sports Media. Like, comment, subscribe. Until the next episode, you know what it is.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing. Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.